All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're looking at a brand new AI model that's really shaking things up, but kind of quietly. It's proving that the future of AI might not be about who's biggest, but who's smartest.
So let's just jump right in. I want you to imagine an AI that doesn't just, answer your questions. Imagine one that actually builds things for you. We're not talking about a simple assistant. We're talking about a genuine digital partner.
And I mean, really think about that for a second. What if you had one tool that could be your personal software engineer, your game developer, and your research assistant all rolled into one? It honestly sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? Well, it's happening right now.
Look, this is so much more than a chatbot. We're talking about an AI that can take a simple sentence from you and spin up a complete full stack website or create a whole interactive game from scratch. It can go out, do a research project, pull together all the key info, and then design and publish a presentation on its own findings. It's like having an entire digital production studio in your pocket.
Okay, so what is this mystery AI that's making all these waves? It's time we put a name to the model that's giving some of the biggest players in the industry a serious run for their money.
Say hello to GLM 4.5. It's a new generation language model coming out of the Chinese AI company Zhipu AI. And get this, in head-to-head tests, it's not just keeping up with giants like Claude. It's often outperforming them. That's a huge deal.
But here's the single most disruptive, most insane fact about GLM 4.5. The cost to use it. It's zero. Nothing. It is completely 100% free. And when I say free, I don't just mean you can use it on a website. No. It is fully open source. The team behind it has put everything out there for the public. The source code, the trained model weights, all the tools you need. This means any developer, any researcher, any creator can take this incredibly powerful engine and build it right into their own work for free. So you have to be asking, how is this even possible? How can a model this powerful, this capable, be completely free and open? Well, the secret isn't about raw power. It's about being incredibly smart and ruthlessly efficient. And this really gets to the heart of their whole approach. You see, the model has a staggering 355 billion total parameters, which makes it unbelievably knowledgeable. But here's the genius part. For any one task, it only activates about 32 billion of them. Think of it like having a massive library, but instead of searching the whole thing, you have a librarian who just pulls the exact 3 or 4 books you need. It saves a ton of energy and time. Now, this whole approach is powered by a clever architecture called Mixture of Experts, or MO for short. The best way to think about it is that the AI is like a big team of specialists. You've got your coding expert, your language expert, your logic expert, and when you give it a problem, it doesn't make everybody work on it. It just taps the right specialist on the shoulder for that specific job. It's fast, it's precise, and it's incredibly efficient. It also has these 2 different ways of operating, which is pretty cool. For a really complex problem that needs deep, logical, step-by-step reasoning, it kicks into what they call thinking mode. But if you just ask a simple question or need a quick translation, it flips over to fast response mode for an almost instant answer. It's a deep thinker and a rapid-fire assistant all in one.
And one last trick up its sleeve for speed is a technique called speculative decoding. Okay, imagine you have a brilliant but very busy professor, and they've got a super fast intern. The intern quickly drafts up an answer, then all the professor has to do is glance at it, say, yep, looks good, or make a couple of tiny fixes. The big, powerful model does way less work, you get your high-quality answer way faster, it's just smart.
Okay, so all this talk about efficiency and clever tricks sounds great, but does it actually deliver? Let's get down to brass tacks and look at the numbers. How does GLM 4.5 really stack up against the competition? First off, let's talk about its memory. GLM 4.5 has a massive 128,000 token context window. Now, what that actually means for you and me is that it can process and remember an amount of information equal to a pretty large book, all in a single go. This lets it handle these incredibly complex, multi-part tasks without ever forgetting what you were talking about. So when you put all these pieces together, you start to see why GLM 4.5 is so different. While its rivals are often closed off and paid,
This one is totally free and open. While others make you use separate models for different skills, GLM 4.5 is an all-in-one package. And while most models are just brute forcing it, running all their parameters all the time, this one's mixture of experts architecture is just built for pure efficiency.
And you can see that performance advantage crystal clear in one really critical area, something called tool calling. That's basically the AI's ability to use other software or connect to other web services. And here, it's not just good, it's the best. The data shows it's leaving even the most advanced top-tier models in the dust, making it an absolute master at handling complex workflows.
So, what does this all add up to? A free, hyper-efficient, all-in-one AI that can go toe-to-toe with the best in the world isn't just another update. No. This feels different. This feels like a fundamental shift in the entire AI landscape. This model is a huge deal because it's democratizing power. It's putting elite state-of-the-art AI into the hands of students, small businesses, and indie developers. It is a direct challenge to the big, expensive, closed-source giants. It makes life easier by being a single, all-in-one toolkit. And maybe most importantly, it's proving that the future isn't just about building bigger and more expensive models. It might just be about building smarter, more efficient, and more accessible ones. And that kind of brings us to one last big idea to chew on. For years, this level of AI power was locked up, behind corporate paywalls. And now, it's being given away to everyone. So the real question isn't just about what this model can do. It's about what we are going to do with it. When genius-level AI is free for all, what will we create next?